Sister Wives Look Back Part 2. Kody Brown discusses some of the fundamental issues with his and Meri Brown's marriage. Unquestionably, he blames Meri for forcing him into plural marriage, becoming polygamists previously. Meri, 52, and Kody Brown wed in 1990. While the original marriage with Meri was littered with issues, Kody believed the way to solve it was to add more wives. They entered into the polygamous lifestyle with Janelle Brown, 54. Then they added Christine Brown, 51, and later Robin Brown, 45, into the plural marriage. After Robin joined the family, Meri later divorced Kody on paper so that he could adopt Robin's children from her previous marriage. But with each addition to the family, they swept the issues under the rug instead of finding ways to deal with them. Meri and Kody Brown's relationship deterioration in the early Sister Wives. Meri Brown sought reassurance from Kody Brown about his love for her. Admittedly, she struggles with jealousy, especially as each additional wife joins the family. In the first season, when Kody was courting Robin, Meri was filmed explaining to Kody that it was hard to share him with the other wives, even though she knew that was part of their religious agreements. Seemingly, instead of tending to the wives he would add more to the mix to avoid facing the underlying issues. Kody Brown looks back on the past in Look Back. Kody Brown reviews past clips, but also gives his perspective on why it didn't work with Meri. Undoubtedly, Kody was bitter about how his relationship with Meri unfolded. When speaking about Meri, he says, "She beat the love out of me over our first year of marriage." Admittedly, Kody says, "From the beginning, Meri and I had a lot of problems. I couldn't fix them. I didn't know what to do." Admittedly, Meri knew she was assertive and often needed control over family situations. However, many of her problems stem from a lack of reassurance from Kody's attention to the needs of each relationship. But the infamous catfishing of Meri spiraled the existing problems into a storm of festering quarrels. Then they manifested into the mess that led to the end of their marriage. Kody Brown revisits the breakup. Diving into the replay, Kody Brown revisited the 2022 breakup. In reflection, he says, "Divorce wasn't an option in my world, so just diluting the relationship was the only option I had. I'm going, hey, I need another wife because I can't spend all my time with her." Although he strongly felt he and Meri weren't working out, he didn't cut the marriage off. "I didn't want failed marriages. I didn't want all the dysfunction that I have experienced with these ladies over 20 years. Instead of feeding the blatant needs, he would fuel the issues by running to another wife to avoid the conflicts, which in turn made it worse." Meri Brown shares her view during Sister Wives. Look Back. Meri also had opinions about Kody Brown. She said, "It's interesting to me that he's like, this isn't what I wanted either." Further, Meri expresses, "Because in my mind I'm like, why don't you try for something more?" Additionally, Meri says Kody has become someone unrecognizable over time. She says he seems like a completely different person than the Kody of 10, 12, 14, 20 years ago, adding, "And I'm not liking being married to this person, hence, I'm not." Often she felt as if he spoke around points of the issues instead of directly addressing them to her personally. She adds, "I really wish that he would take some sort of accountability and just be like, I did love you as much as I could and as much as who you and I were like I did love you." What do you think about Kody Brown blaming Meri for the need to enter a plural marriage? Do you think he should have invested in resolving issues instead of adding wives? Have you enjoyed the Sister Wives specials? Tell us what you think in the comments below. The interview, aptly titled Unraveling Vows, began with a seemingly routine discussion about the complexities of polygamous relationships within the Brown family. However, as the conversation deepened, Kody took viewers by surprise with a candid admission that Meri had played a pivotal role in steering the family towards polygamy, a lifestyle choice that has defined their narrative for decades. Kody's assertion that Meri was the driving force behind the adoption of polygamy sent shockwaves through the Sister Wives community. The revelation not only challenged the preconceived notions about Kody's leadership within the family, but also raised questions about the dynamics between him and his wives. As the interview unfolded, Kody detailed how Meri had initially expressed an interest in embracing a polygamous lifestyle, believing it to be a path that aligned with her spiritual and personal convictions. However, as the years passed and the challenges of plural marriage became more apparent, Kody claimed that Meri's enthusiasm waned.